Hello viewers, welcome to this video demo where I'm going to show you how to deploy your project to GitHub using AI coding agent. This video assumes you don't have any knowledge of coding, so I'm going to show you step by step on how to deploy your project to GitHub. I have a sample project here which we are going to practice with it. I'm using Google Antigravity AI agent. You can see the chat area here where you can add your prompt. Okay, I've already shown you how to install and set up Google Antigravity in your system, and I have already built this simple project with Google Antigravity AI agent. Right now, I'm using the free model. Here, you can select the models that you want to use for the project. I will be using Gemini 3 Flash. Okay, so I just selected it. Let me open the terminal of this project. Let me just type git status. This git status is going to show me the status of this project. So let me press enter. If you get this fata, not a git repository, that means we have not initialized our project as a git repository. I'm going to prompt the AI to prepare this project for GitHub deployment. So I'm going to add a prompt here. So this is the prompt that I type, guys. Check the project and prepare it for GitHub deployment. Create necessary files. Exclude all files and folders that does not need to be deployed. Also include .env.example. This is a simple prompt, guys, I'm giving the AI. Let me click send. You can see the AI is thinking. The AI is actually analyzing my project right now. Do you see, guys, it has initialized this project as Git repository. If you look at this place now, you can see it created a file called git ignore, and this is the file here. And inside this file, it added node modules. So node modules don't need to be deployed to GitHub. It also added credentials.txt. Now, this credentials.txt contain the credentials secret API keys that don't need to be revealed to public. Even though from my prompt, I do not even mention anything credential.txt, but it has dictated that this credential.txt contain some secret key that don't need to be deployed to GitHub, and it has added it here, credential.txt. It also added .env file. Okay, now it also went ahead and created env.example, the one I mentioned in the prompt, include .env.example. So let me show you what is inside. This is it, guys. So it added the port, it added the placeholders for the credentials. This is example of what .env contain, and .env does not need to be deployed to GitHub. And this is example of what the user need to provide as environment variables. Okay, let me quickly accept the changes, or you can just click here and click accept changes. Let me close these files. Do you see it created a readme.md, guys? Let me close it. It also went ahead and added all the necessary files and folders in .git ignore. It has already prepared this our project for Git deployment. So let's see what it has here. It says that I have prepared the project for Git deployment by initializing a Git repository and creating the necessary configuration files. These are the change that was made. It created this file .git ignore and configured to exclude sensitive and unnecessary files. So these files include .env. It contained my private credentials. Then it also included credential.txt, which also contained local backup of secrets. It included node modules and included the local library for ngrok, okay, and also included the prompt.md. So this prompt.md is the prompt that I gave this AI to build this application. So this is the prompt I gave the AI to build this application, and this application is actually AI WhatsApp application that enables you to chat with AI in your WhatsApp. I'm going to allow this prompt.md so that if you want to create the similar files, you can be able to give this prompt to the AI agent to build a similar app for you. I will go to the .git ignore. Inside the .git ignore, if I want to deploy prompt.md, this file, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to remove it. Let me just remove this file here like this and save it. Now, this file will now be deployed to GitHub. So let me close it and also close this one. Let's see the other step we need to follow, guys. Created.env.example, I've already explained all these things, guys. Then created readme.md, it created the readme.md. So these are the necessary files that you need for GitHub deployment. Then initial commit, it went ahead and performed initial commit. This is the next step now. Create a GitHub repository. So it is asking me to create a GitHub repository and push to GitHub. I'm going to open a GitHub. So let me quickly open a GitHub. This is a GitHub. I have already logged in, guys. After successfully logging into GitHub, what you need to do is to create a repository. So I'm going to click on new. Well, you are going to give a repository name. So I'm going to type a repository name. I just named it WhatsApp AI chat. This is my repository name. So I'm going to click create repository. It is creating. You can see it redirected me to this place that it showed me the quick setup on how to deploy my project to GitHub. I'm going to copy this one that says push an existing repository from the command line. Because we have our project already, I'm going to copy this command. Just copy it, then go back to our coding agent. Let me open it. So this is our coding agent. I'm going to give it a prompt. So this is the prompt I gave. I have created the repo. So I'm going to paste the repository detail. I just paste this command that I copied from the GitHub here. You can see it here. So I'm going to click send. So you can see it is thinking. So let's wait for it to finish deploying it. So you can see it is now deploying the project to GitHub, guys. You can see I have successfully connected your local repository to GitHub and pushed the code. So this is the action completed, added the remote link. So it added the link, updated the .gitignore, noted that you removed the prompt from the ignore list. So do you see now it updated it? Because I removed the prompt.md from the ignore list, it updated it and committed the prompt.md. And it pushed to the main GitHub repository, and your project is now live on GitHub. You can view it using this link. So let's go back to our GitHub, guys. This is the one we created. I'm going to refresh this page now. Do you see that our project is live in GitHub? It is live in GitHub, guys. You can see the readme.md, every step you need to get the app running. I'm going to leave the link to this app in the description of this video so that if you want to clone this project, you can clone it. Okay, if you want to know more about this project, you can let me know in the comments so that I will make a full video to show you how to use this application. It is an AI WhatsApp chat that enables you to chat with AI right in your WhatsApp. That is how to deploy your project to GitHub using AI coding agent. So thank you for watching this video.